Welcome back to the show. Bunnings Karen looks to be at it again. Just to remind you, this was her first tirade at the Bunnings store in Melbourne when she was asked to wear a mask.
I actually don't need a medical certificate if you refer to the DH. No, I'm allowed to do this, and you're discriminating against me.
We're all just trying to all be in this together.
And this morning, that very same Karen, believed to be behind yet another self-righteous rant, this time targeted at an innocent Australia Post worker who had simply asked her to put on a mask.
I do not need a mask. If you could stamp it, that would be wonderful. I suggest you update yourself on what the Department of Human Services have put on with regards to masks and who needs to wear them, and who also has the authorisation to actually ask for that evidence, because it's not you.
I'm joined now by Tasmanian Senator Jackie Lambie and Tom Tilley, host of the Briefing podcast. Morning, guys. Nice to see you, Jackie. I can't believe this is happening in our country right now. I've just spilt my water. I'm so upset.
Maybe she should have grabbed a snag on her way in. See, that's the problem.
I mean, it defies belief, though, doesn't it?
I don't think Australians are going to put up with that sort of behaviour. That's my first thing. It's only going to be a matter before these sort of people start to get really abused from the general public. So it's really not smart what she's doing now. I don't know if she's got some illnesses or something or needs help, but doing that sort of stuff is just it's not helping, and it's not considerate, and it's just making trouble.
Tom, I reckon there's a feeling of anger, like almost civil rights have been violated by the desire from the government for people to wear masks to protect us all.
Well, it's pretty simple. 10 people died from COVID-19 in Victoria yesterday, and you've got this woman at a Bunnings arguing the point about a mask. It's just ridiculous. I did find it interesting that in her case, the woman that also took on the police outside, and the woman who had that altercation at the Victorian border last week, they're all quoting the same kind of script. And this video was posted to this sort of Truth Seekers Facebook group. So they're clearly part of this group that sees themselves as under attack, and, it's sort of a conspiratorial group. So, obviously we want to get the message out that these people are acting in a ridiculous way that's not helping the situation. But we also have to be careful not to play into their cause that, the mainstream media and the mainstream society is geared against these people.
Yeah, and it feeds them, doesn't it? They keep on going, don't they? But something's got to be done. I mean, we're trying to stop people from dying, and that takes us to the next topic. Some desperate and disturbing detail coming out of this terrible situation at St Basil's Care Home in Melbourne, now linked to 78 coronavirus cases. Family members outside the home facing this unbearable wait for news of their loved ones. Phone calls and requests at the door going unanswered, while at the back, the most sick are loaded onto ambulances for transfer to ICUs. Jackie, they said they'd fix it. They haven't.